All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, DJ Glenn Gamble. I'm here because I had some issues with my Rev 7. To make a long story less long, I was doing a gig, my right jog wheel, or whatever, let me turn this off. But my right jog wheel was acting crazy, man. My right jog wheel was acting crazy. It would play for a little around 30, 45 seconds to a minute. It would spin normally, and then you get on the wheel. It would spin normally, and then it'll start slowing down, gradually slowing down. Do this little rocking back and forth thing, and no matter if you hit start or stop, it's gonna keep doing it. Do this little rocking back and forth thing, and then just start spinning backwards. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then if you know, like I know, if you're working with a Rev 7 and you're using Serato or something like that, there is no mode to where you can play during no relative mode or anything like that, where you could just play on one platter and then use the other side of Serato to play music. So if this just went out on me, then I was just screwed for the most part. What I ended up doing that night was just bringing in songs on this right platter and then instant double to the left platter, and I had to rock it like that all night. But it was still very frustrating because I didn't know whether it was just gonna give up on me or not. I didn't know anything. I was looking on YouTube. I couldn't find any videos on necessarily on how to fix it. I did find one video where this guy was suggesting you take everything apart and clean out the sensors and all that stuff. If you want to go that far, you can go that far. I seen a comment that said if you just take out these plates and clean out, there's like some little plastic slip mats under it. If you just clean out the little slip mats under it or whatever, it should work. And if it doesn't work, then you might want to go and do a deep dive into this thing and actually clean out the sensors and stuff like that. But what I will say is that it worked for me. I didn't see any videos on this, so I'm making one. I already cleaned this one out right here. So what I'm just gonna do is just show you guys how to do it on this one. I haven't done this one yet, so I'm just gonna show you guys how to do this one. So long story less long, this covering right here just pops out. You see all that dirt and all that stuff up over there? Well, this is a sensor. This is one of the mats. Let's see if I can get that off. But yeah, even on this, like you can see dirt, film, all that stuff. What you want to do is go ahead and get that cleaned off. So I just cleaned up everything. See under here, it's all type of dirt and stuff. And this just comes from just dust. If you working in clubs and stuff like that, hookah smoke, vape smoke, all that stuff gets in here and gets trapped up in here. You see there's a second one in here too. Same thing. You know, you can see how all that stuff might cause problems. Even if you look in here and if you look in these grooves and stuff, you see all type of dirt, all type of stuff. So all I did, man, was just clean this stuff up. You know, took this, some little cleaner or whatever, sprayed it down. Got some napkins. You can use a microfiber cloth if you want to. I got napkins. And just wiped it clean. Wiped it clean like it was brand new. I didn't have any issues with this side, but I figured, you know, I cleaned one, I might as well clean the other. I'm not trying to have any more surprises. So yeah, I'm just cleaning this up. I want to make sure that if I was you, I would make sure that it's dry before you place it back in. But yeah, see, nice and clean. Nothing on there. Nice and clean. That's what you want. That's what you want. Just want to get this thing clean, man. Next, I'm going to do this one. Spray it down. both sides. Just work it around and clean it. Trying not to get it dripping on my stuff, but I still want you guys to see. See, and it's not tough to clean. I mean, you're just removing dust that just gets trapped in there, you know? And like I said, I didn't have to take, fortunately enough for me, I didn't have to take apart this whole entire thing. I seen some people talking about they did it and it messed up the jog wheel even more, you know. So if I didn't have to take that chance, I didn't want to have to take that chance to take apart the entire back panel and, you know, see if that fixed it. All I did was this, and it worked. I just had a whole little session, so it worked. It definitely worked. Same thing with this. Gonna spray this down. See, it's all type of little dirt, grime, stuff like that. You would think that, you know, nothing would get in there, but you know, that's just tricky, man. That's just real tricky. So just getting all this dust up out of here. Anything that I see, you know, you want it to be like new. You want it to be like new. You don't want to leave anything on there or anything in there. Like I said, if I were you, you know, I want to make sure these parts are completely dry when you place them back in. I don't feel like moisture has any type of place in a device like this. So you want to kind of get these things as dry as you can before you place them back in here. You got this little yeah, even this little rim right here, get that. All right, it looks pretty good. And then lastly, I mean, you can definitely clean the front pretty well. You can do that yourself. But lastly, this little, if you look right here, man, it's little grooves and stuff up in here. It's a lot of dirt, a lot of grime. Just gets trapped up in there. So what I did was I just wet this up a little bit. I just wet this up a little bit and came and just boom. Get all that dust out of there. All I can see, all that dust, all that grime. Get it out of there. I forget how long I've had this. I probably had this for at least 2 years now. And I've never had an issue with it. I actually love this thing, man. I love this thing. It's probably the best controller I've ever had. So you can imagine when it started malfunctioning and I wasn't seeing any good news about it, how upset I was. But I mean, you know, like I said, I just fixed it. I don't know if this is a long-term fix or not, but I mean, at least I know it's working now, you know? At least I know it's working now, and it buys me some time. I mean, I have backups and stuff like that, but it finds me some time to find a viable backup because this essentially is my gig deck. You know, I do everything gig-wise on this Rev 7. So yeah, after that, take this, set that back in there. Take this, nice and clean, inspect it, it's nice and clean. Make sure that I'm not trapping any more dust in here. I don't inspect both of these. They both look good though. Take these. Now, when you press this plate back in, you gotta take note too. So there's 3 grooves for these little, I don't know, these little guys to go into. And then there's this guy right here where this little white piece right there seats. So you want to pay attention to that. You don't want to just be jamming it in all crazy, because I did that at first, not knowing. But yeah, so easiest way to do this is to get the middle groove at 12 o'clock and then this at 6 o'clock. Watch this. Set this at 6 o'clock. Set this at 12. Bam. Turn this back on, just so you can see that it works. Oh man, I gotta get a song that YouTube ain't gonna hit me for. Let me see. I know what I can do. Trying to just get me a song that YouTube's not gonna ban me for, just so you can see that it works. Here we go. All right. There you have it. It's working. This is the one that was messed up. Working. Hope the video helped, man. Definitely subscribe, leave some likes, leave some comments. Just for people, if they also have this problem, you see it's still spinning. Just if they have this problem or whatever, then, you know what I'm saying, they can get it figured out and get it fixed. I'll let you guys know if it's not a long-term fix. I'll make another video and let you guys know. Thanks for watching.